I'll show you a music video first. Have you ever heard this song?
Yes.
This is Korea army song. In Korea, there are 4 primary obligations. People should pay tax, work, be educated, and defend our country. The first obligation is for older people, but especially for men. Every man should have to go to the army when his age is over 20. It's not a choice, it's a mandatory duty. I'm not a woman, as you know, and so I had to go to the army. It would take 30 months to finish it. It was a very long time, so a lot of men didn't want to go there. Neither do I. At the time, I had 3 stereotypes about the army. First, it was good if you could avoid doing military service. And there were several ways to avoid doing military service. If someone's weight is below 50 kilograms or over 100 kilograms, he didn't have to go to the army. Some men tried to lose their weight. Some men tried to gain weight. If somebody's eyesight was very bad, he didn't have to go to the army. Some men watch the TV at a very distance.
Very close.
Very close distance every day and every night. If someone had a severe illness, they didn't have to go to the army. Unfortunately, I didn't have any of these problems.
Unfortunately,
I was healthy.
My weight was 52 kilograms. My eyesight wasn't bad, and I didn't have any illness. My health was A+. If I had a C for my health, I could have a keeper of the hometown instead of a soldier. But I was A+. I had to go to the army. Second, military service was a total waste of time. As I said ahead, it took 30 months to finish the duty. At the time, I was a university student. It was freedom itself. To go to the army meant giving of everything. Studying, playing, dating, eating, and drinking. Everything had to be thrown into the garbage. Many people said army time was rotten time. Third, military service was not for the people but for the ruler of the country. When I went to university, there were a lot of demonstrations demanding democracy and social justice. Sometimes I took part in them. The police blocked us and put us in detention center. I went there 3 times. I didn't have a good attitude to the police, and I had the same attitude to the army. Moreover, I had to participate in student military training when I was a freshman. It was a sad story. I was taken to the military training center. I shot a gun for the first time in my life. I thought that military service was made for the ruler, not for the person. And then what happened? I was obliged to go to the army. At first, I had a mind not to be a soldier, even if my body was in the army. But I realized I was wrong with time. I decided to adapt to the army and learning something. I cited some poems on century and military training. I learned typing in Korean and English. I learned about leadership. I had a healthier body, and I had confidence to everything. And I had a lot of good friends. I told you that 3 stereotypes that I had. First, it's good not to go to the army. Second, it's a waste of time. It's for ruler. But eventually, I realized it was not waste of time. If I hadn't gone to the army, I would have lost a lot. After that, I changed my mind to military service. Who is the real guy? Guy who knows his limit, his weakness, his long thought, and break their stereotypes, I think. Thank you.